Hello, Guildmaster here. Welcome to round 5 of the SportsCar Lights Championship. We are double second place in points here. And honestly, I can probably place 12. Yeah, I can place 12th and still win. So, it doesn't really matter how I finish here on Olton Park, so I can finish pretty quick. But yep, we are at Olton Park. 2 o'clock is practice time. Looks like, oh, the race is actually at 2 o'clock. So, I actually have raced on the circuit before, and I'll see you on race day. Okay, it is race day, and I didn't even bother with qualifying. I tried qualifying. I couldn't even get a good clean lap here, and so I'm P12. But I guess it's a good idea because it's actually raining right now. So qualifying, it was very heavy fog, but I guess we're starting in the old classic rain, as we get for racing in the Great Britain's. Now, 8 laps. Should be quite easy. This track is already super hard on the dry, so I imagine me doing this in the wet won't be impossible, but because I already won the championship, I'll just see how this goes. Okay, let's see how good of a start we can get here. Really heavy rain. Lots of wheel spin. And AI way ahead of me right now. But they're nice and slow. Now, since it's been raining for a while, this circuit's really wet. I can only imagine that maybe there's probably already puddles everywhere. You can't see a thing. This hairpin coming up right now is very annoying because there's no braking point and braking point markers, so that guy can't even keep it in control. But now this is on to some weird straight thing. This circuit's already impossible, man, in the dry, so I can already see some big puddles here. So it has been raining for a while. I feel like the AI is taking it a bit too slow right now. They're not masters of the wet. You have to brake way earlier than you think in a lot of these corners. So it's not an easy circuit. So yeah, there's already puddles there. This corner is very slippery in the dry, so just go careful there. And you don't want to touch the inside at all. Yeah, I just touched the puddle. I should be better than the AI in the wet, but they have cheats, so they can go over puddles fine. I don't want to touch the curbs because these are not good curbs. Bruh, really? What am I supposed to do there? Can't make a single pass. Looks like the guys in front didn't even get that far. That was a big puddle there, but going on the curb had less puddle, but less grip. Ooh, why is there a puddle on the outside? That's gonna pile up. If it rains all 8 laps, then this is gonna get really piled up with puddles. You're gonna have to remember the location of all of them. But we're actually going pretty fast, to be honest. So dodge the insides and dodge the outsides, apparently. This downhill is gonna accumulate a big puddle for sure later on. Hopefully it stops raining. Can only hope. Oop. As long, maybe if I don't touch the accelerator when I go through the puddle, I can be fine. They still grab your front tires though, that's the problem. I didn't even want to do that good in this race, but I guess I'm just better in the rain than the AI. Like the hairpin, they're going way too slow, and
fastest first section you've done so far. Great job.
So See, we're catching up on the straights here and in the braking points. I definitely could have slowed down in time. The problem is I can't even see the puddles because there's this big splash of rain coming on my face. And these things don't have window wipers or even a windshield. Surprisingly, we are in P2 and we're gaining throughout the laps. Like normally I don't gain that much. I'm usually just defending, but I'm getting up there. Ooh, he slowed down a lot for that. Now he's pushing me to the outside. Problem is I want to go on the inside, but look how much that puddle has grown over the laps. And going on the outside was way better there. I'm being very careful, but it's still good enough to get close with the AI though. Especially this hairpin. This man goes to like 50 kilometers an hour. Doesn't get a good exit. Carry the cone with me and I can pass him. So now I finally don't have that annoying rain all in my face. I can finally see ahead of me the first time. Looks like there's no actually puddles there on the inside. And in the middle, there's barely any room. Puddles on both sides. That is the worst. You really gotta slow down or something. Now that I'm in front, it looks like it is raining less though. The sun is coming out. Usually a normal thing to happen in these rainy races. So now we should be able to start drying up the track. Those big puddles are still going to stay though. Unless people constantly go over them. I slowed down there. Ooh. Kind of hard to see that puddle, but now we really are in the dry. The water on the road is very loud though, I just realized. But problem is, of course, we're in first though, so we're the ones making the dry tracks for everyone else. Look how much we have to go on the outside. We didn't realize that before. Now I can see. And on next lap, hopefully, and it's still a pretty longer circuit for only 12 drivers, but it should still be dry on the next lap for us. And 9,000ths of a second faster.
Cool the brakes, cool the brakes. The brakes are overheating.
Oof. How are my brakes overheating in all this wet? My brakes are probably soaked in water. Oh look, this is definitely dry right now. This not so much. Why is it the dry actually goes out into that left puddle there? But we can follow the dry now. And I'll probably slide even more because it's a very slippery track in the first place. But at least I don't have any unnecessary speed or from getting the slipstream. But now I'm winning a race I shouldn't even be winning in the first place. Looks like someone brought a lot of dirt.
Good stuff, that's the fastest sector time.
I guess dirt helps dry out the track. So maybe that's a good thing. Maybe you should bring dirt.
Some cool air into the rams on the straight. Your engine's overheating.
Just that part of the straight is pretty dry. AI taking an interesting line. Going for the puddles. I mean, you should dry the place without the puddles. But there seems like enough room. Ooh. That could have been bad. I don't know how the AI can take those puddles, but I guess that's why they're so slow. Because they have to slow down. Oof. I did not want to even attempt to turn. if both my front wheels go through puddles at the same time, then
New fastest lap of the race. Good job.
I shouldn't actually get caught in anything. Still shooting out lots of rain or water at the back of the car though. Surprise, it's not over there yet. I guess it is a long circuit, like 1 minute 20 seconds.
Fastest first sector you've done yet. Great job.
Oh, the AI just caught up a lot. I swear I was 2 seconds ahead. That's not good. I'm trying to brake it later because it's more dry, but apparently you shouldn't. But this part of the track is more slippier than I realized. There's a puddle right there on the left-hander, and I feel like that can get me, so I'll try to watch out for that. Okay, now I don't want to get past though, because if I'm in first, I should hold first.
Nice one. The UPB. Final lap.
And now it's the final lap.
You can take the win.
Look at that, he just ate the whole puddle. I guess because usually, yeah, going 2 wheels in should be fine. And there we go. He gets past me. I don't know what happened. I just couldn't brake. Still faster than the hairpin. I don't know how they caught up. I guess I braked way too early or something. And here I braked way too late. I guess my brakes are still not that good. The puddle has kind of gotten smaller, but not really.
Brilliant second sector. That's the best time so far.
And it's stuff under the tree, so they won't evaporate. I'm pretty sure that's the thing. It's not just cars that'll take out the water, also the sun. They should do that, you know? There's no reason they didn't do that. This guy's getting really close, but he had to eat the puddle. And there's nothing you can do. Let's see what happens if we go in the puddle. Yeah, that's what happens. So good thing we never did that. Let's skip the cooldown lap, of course. And that was 11 minutes 30 seconds. Not the fastest lap, but we should win the championship. Okay, let's continue on. Yeah, first place, of course, and 5 wins, 5 podiums, destroying the competition and winning the UK championship, right? We don't get a medal, I mean a trophy, because it's not the real championship, but we get a bronze accolade. So, on to the Euro Championship next. 5 races, 5 real tracks, you know, not just some UK tracks. Red Bull, Hockenheim, Monza, Zolder, and Oschersleben. I have no idea what these two are. This one's I don't know. So 5 more rounds of career. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya.